Welcome, everyone. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, I'm going to be reading for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We are looking at the week of September 22nd through September 28th, so always a week ahead. Guys, if you're looking to see what's happening this week, you can find those videos over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. Your biggest cosmic influence, September 22nd through the 28th, is going to be Libra season beginning, which is all about bringing balance to our life in general, but mostly in relationships. We also have the fall equinox happening on the same day. This energy is very much about bringing closure and wrapping things up. And it's also preparation. I feel like a lot of us are forgetting to mention that this energy with fall equinox is also preparation, getting us ready for the winter months. And then, of course, we also have Venus moving into Scorpio, which I said is making all of us feel very mushy with our love energy. Guys, I will put timestamps in after the live stream is over, and you can find all PLR affiliate links, information for personal readings, merch, all of that stuff in the description box of this video. We are multi-streaming on 3 different platforms, so we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time, and I will start with a collective reading first. I do see all my moderators coming in. I love you, beautiful ladies. Michelle helping us over on Facebook, Sandra and Diana joining us on YouTube, audio and pic check. Awesome. Today is the last day of summer, Diana. You are so very right about that. Let's talk about the energies today. So I feel like I've been in full moon hangover. We had the Pisces eclipse happen 3 days ago now, right? 4 days ago. And the energy definitely lingered. I feel like a lot of us talked about having hangover energy or having full moon hangover energy. We were sleeping a lot. I got behind. I got behind with Etsy and with my website, and we had that flash sale on Friday the 13th, which went really, really well. Thank you. But I definitely got a little behind. But I didn't want to overdo myself or like get overwhelmed, so I made sure to take plenty of breaks, which I feel like just made me get more behind. I made sure to sleep, make sure to get my sleep in, and I tried not to feel bad about it, but I feel like I still did. Everyone was so understanding and compassionate, and I'm just so grateful for the tribe that Source has brought to me in my life, because I felt so bad. I kept apologizing, and everybody was like, don't apologize, we understand. So I was just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is not normal. I normally have readings. That's why I give myself 5 to 7 days, especially with astrology reads, because they do take so much time. But yeah, I had a lot to get done there. So yes, got caught up for the most part today. Got rested again today, and I did a little TikToking today. I've really been trying to, I guess, chill out with the TikTok. Spirit's really been getting on to me about that. I don't know why. I love TikTok, but anyway. So I got on there a little bit today, and here's what Spirit does whenever I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing. I like TikTok because, there's fun stuff like Nina Poole. Remember I was telling you guys, and she taught us about the Pepsid AC, right? But there's other creators that teach us so much fun and interesting things. And I get a lot of my news on TikTok. Do you guys ever get your news on TikTok? So I feel like I get more accurate news on TikTok. So I definitely would say that I watch TikTok to get like outside perspective. I don't really, I know that sounds awful. Somebody's out there going, oh my God, she gets her news from TikTok. I don't care. Some of you are getting your news from Fox News. So, I mean, I really don't care. But yeah, so I noticed that the energy out there in social media in general, not just TikTok, I should say, is very, about the celebrity world. Let's just say that. I feel like the celebrity world is very high on the charts. It's very much like taking over the news. You're hearing a lot of stuff that I feel like most of us really already knew, a lot of ugly stuff that we already knew. That's really why I've liked this Pluto energy so much. And I know everybody is like, Rosa, why do you keep saying that you like Pluto? Because it's bringing all this destruction. But this destruction needed to happen, right? Like the energy of like a foundation that was, built improperly, built on lies, right? And it's like I kind of love that Pluto is here and shaking the shit out of all of that and bringing everything to light. And that's really going to continue to happen as we close out 2024 and then as we come into 2025. So I know a lot of people are going to be like, there's a lot of change. There's a lot of things that they're going to have to be awakened to that maybe isn't the prettiest, right? There's a lot of lies I feel like is going to be shown to us that we've believed for generations and generations. So, yeah, it's upheaval. It's upheaval energy for sure. And then next year we have Uranus in Gemini. And I know you're going to hear a lot of astrologers start to talk about that energy because it is so powerful. But that just really kind of continues on what Pluto has started. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the energy because I'm tired of watching all of the ugliness, right? I'm tired of seeing all the darkness win. I'm tired of seeing just all the bad things that happen in this world that we live in. So I'm kind of glad for Pluto to be here and shining the light on all of this stuff. And everything being shown to us, right? So I know it can seem challenging with astrology and it can seem weird sometimes. Guys, did you guys hear about how at the end of September, our moon is going to have a mini moon? Have you guys heard about that? There is an asteroid that's coming into our moon's surface, orbit. I believe they said September 29th. So just a few days from now. I can't really remember what it was called. Actually, I can't remember. It was called 2025 PT5. 2025 PT5. Google it. But yeah, apparently this moon is going to come in orbit for a few weeks. This little mini asteroid that they're calling a mini moon is going to come in orbit for a few weeks. And it's so interesting because, I don't believe in coincidences, right? I just don't. And this asteroid just happens to come in and going to orbit our moon right about the time that Pluto is moving back into Aquarius, right? So it's like, it is very cool. Michelle says, I read about it yesterday. It was pretty cool. Yes, it is very cool. But it's also unique, interesting. And if you understand astrology and you understand what it means for this asteroid to come in and orbit our moon, which controls our emotions and feelings and things that are, hidden or need to be brought to the surface. It's very interesting. The dates that it's happening is very interesting. I feel like it has a lot of people nervous and anxious when it comes to like election time, especially here in the United States, right? And I understand that and I get that. I don't know, I don't have like the answer in a bottle that I can just give to somebody, but I don't really have anxiety about what is coming because my faith in God is so strong. I know that I'm going to be okay no matter what happens, no matter who's elected. I know that everything that's happening is happening for our greater good. And I think until we really comprehend that or we really understand that, we kind of just live in this state of fear and anxiety, especially when we watch the news, right? Or social. And I shouldn't just say the news because it's not just news that it's like for attention, or it's like, show camera lights type of energy. And it's like we can report a lot of these things in a more factual way instead of fear mongering, getting people so worked up and so nervous and so scared about what's coming. And I think too that they get to the point where they get us all worked up so much that is it possible we collectively manifest some of the shit we have to deal with? You see what I'm saying? Just based on all the brainwashing, all the stuff that they put into our minds all day, every day, right? So yeah, I feel like Spirit has really, since my awakening, what I put in my head, what I put in my vessel has been very, very important. That's why I had to stop drinking. That's why I had to stop smoking. But it didn't just stop with that, right? Now it's what I'm eating is an issue, right? I need to eat more organic. I need to eat more fruits. I need to make my own food and stop going to these places that are putting all these processed junks out for us to buy for billions of dollars. I wanted to go to breakfast the other day, and I went out with a friend, and we went and had breakfast at a local place in town that everybody, like, oh, they have good breakfast, right? Like, that's what they're known for. And we went, and the breakfast, like, we had been making our own breakfast at home, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, this was like a little break in our, routine of cooking for ourselves. And it was disgusting. It was just so bad. And I was like, I can't believe we just paid $30. Can you imagine the groceries I could have went and got for this $30, which is high in itself. I'm not saying groceries are cheap by any means. But it's like we make better food when we cook our own food. So it's like, I don't know, that's the newest lesson that I've been getting. But yeah, right now, your fear, your faith definitely has to be bigger than your fear, especially as we go through this massive transition of Pluto moving into Aquarius again, once in our lifetime. We won't experience this energy again for hundreds of years. So yeah, just wanted to touch on that a little bit. All right, I think that's it. Let's dive into collective. I got a new spread, guys, a new little satin sheet thing to put down. I just wanted it to be a little brighter, I guess. I was really getting over the dark purple blanket that I had been using. So I went to Walmart today and I got this. I was actually looking for the fabric section. Do you guys remember when Walmart had a fabric section? Do some Walmarts still have a fabric section? Because the one I went to did not, and I was just blown away. I was like, what happened to the fabric section? But they did have these little pieces of fabric, like already folded up, that you could purchase. And I didn't think about like the creases until I turned the light on to get ready for the live. And it's doing the job that I wanted. It's reflecting the light a lot better than, the big old purple blanket. But what am I going to do about this? This is going to drive me crazy, like all night long. I'm really hoping like the more I rub it, or like the more I use it, I don't know, like the smoother it will come out. Sunday night, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about Sunday night. We're going to be looking at the astrology for October, which gets even more interesting as we work closer to that mid-November date. So we're going to do the October transits, and then we're going to talk about that Libra eclipse that's coming in on October 2nd. It comes in pretty quick, I feel like, because the Pisces eclipse kind of lingered. This energy is lingering very strongly. I feel like when there's normally this gap between, full moon and new moon, I feel like that's actually, the gap is really small this time. And I think there's a reason for that as well. And we'll talk about that some more on Love and Astrology Sunday night, guys. And of course, we will be doing some Libra eclipse readings Sunday night. I do need to get the October twin flame energy update scheduled. I don't have that scheduled on my calendar yet, but we'll get it done in that first week. Mist it with water and smooth out after light. Mist it with water. You think that'll help? I was scared that would make like little dots or like little lines or something. I wish I had a steamer. Diana, I am burning my incense. Diana got me some white sage incense. I cleansed everything with it earlier today. Oh, yes, we do have commercials. Diana doesn't like it. Yes, guys, we have closed out our summer job, and Rosa has to get paid, so we are going to have commercials. We will not have commercials on Sunday nights, and we will not have commercials on our monthly Twin Flame lives. And we will not have commercials on members only lives. But the rest will have commercials. All right, let's look at masculine energy. Oh, look at that. Master Jesus, forgiveness comes out. You're on a path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. The word father healing is sticking out to me. It's interesting because I know a lot of masculines that have been talking to me about their fathers. So that could be like a collective energy that's coming up for divine masculine. All right, let's look at feminine energy. We have Helion, it's divine healing. Hillary, I feel like I can't say that right. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Retreat to recharge makes sense. I talked about that at the beginning of the live. I talked about how the full moon energy is giving me like this hangover type of energy, and I definitely feel like I've been sleeping more. My sleep has been deeper as well. Like I've slept through alarms, y'all. Like I've slept through alarms. Like I don't do that. That's so, I don't know, not like me. I feel like I wake up at the slightest sound, slightest movement, and even like it doesn't have to be like a physical thing. Like I can wake up to like energetic movement. Sometimes y'all's energy, like somebody could be going through something, especially in my very immediate, PLR tribe. One of you guys could be going through something and it's very emotional for you, or it's very lately. Are you guys ready? It's scary. It's scary. Some of you are going through some intense situations where, Spirit's really, you're really being called to shine your light in some very intense, I don't want to use a certain word, but it's like they're fearful situations. And I can feel that. Like I can feel that. And it normally wakes me up. And here's how I know. Are you ready? Like I get confirmation. Like I can wake up and I always look at my clock at the time that I woke up, right? Like there's always something with numbers and time. So I always pay attention to the time. And then like later on in that day, I'll go to check my email, and even though I have notifications off, that's why I keep my notifications off so that people like can't wake me up at 3:00 in the morning. Because I know like for me, it might be 3 a.m. and I might be asleep, but somebody that watches PLR might be, on the other side of the world, and it's 6 a.m. for them, or 9 a.m. for them, or 10 a.m. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I get that. So I keep all my notifications off so that nothing, wakes me up. But I'll go and check my email like later at lunch or something, and I'll see that, so-and-so sent me an email at 3 a.m. Well, that just so happens that that's when I woke up, right? And it just so happens that that's when I felt that anxiety, or I felt that fear. I knew it wasn't mine. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm getting a lot better about understanding when it's not my energy. The only one I feel like there's still confusion on at times is going to be counterpart energy. There's lots of times where I feel like that's my own, but I think sometimes when the energies are coming into alignment, or when they're experiencing the same spiritual lesson. You know what I mean? Like they're experiencing the same bridging energy. But yeah, so sleep has been really important, really deep. I do feel like I'm going through some type of healing. That's really normal during eclipse energy, or like you have like ascension symptoms, and sometimes ascension symptoms can feel like you're sick, like you have a cold. Your nose can be runny, achy. You could sleep through 3 alarms, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, yeah, I feel like that definitely makes sense. Definitely going through some type of healing. Definitely being asked to retreat and recharge. I feel like that has been, for me, I've been getting in trouble about it too, y'all, because here was my meltdown this morning. My meltdown this morning was I needed to take some time for me, but like my son was calling and asking me for something. The workplace was calling and asking for something. Somebody else was calling and asking for something. And me, being the people pleaser that I'm trying to learn not to be, you know what I mean, is trying to figure out like how I'm going to take care of me, who needs some self-care time, and still be able to please all the people. Well, it was clear that I wasn't going to be able to do that, right? I mean, it's like I really had to take a moment this morning to choose me. I really had to take a moment to be like, this is my priority. This is what I'm going to do. And then the rest can just, whatever. um, and I know how that sounds, but I feel like that's kind of the energy collectively Divine Feminine is in. It's like we understand the importance of replenishing our cup. All right, let's look at the bridging energy. I love that idea. Diana says add scent to Misty. That is such a good idea. Some oils. Now I'm going to have to go through and see which one I want so I can sit here and smell it when I do our readings. What a good idea. All right, so we have El Moria. I feel like I get this card a lot. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Mother Mary is on the bottom. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. That's another thing I feel like Spirit's been having me do is like, I'm an Aries, so I'm always right, in case you didn't know. I know, right? It's awful. And then so like I'm learning that one, I don't have to be right. But here's the thing that's like more of a struggle. And this is gonna make some of you laugh and some of you are gonna be like, whatever. But I'm learning and struggling to learn that I don't have to correct other people. I can just let them be wrong. I know. Some of you are like me and you're like, what? How? Yeah. Like here's an example. Something happened to me. I was eating. I was out at this place. I was telling you about it, the nasty restaurant with the breakfast. But I was eating and I was taking a bite of something and someone said something that was like an incorrect statement. And I don't even remember what the statement was, but it was definitely one of those like 2 + 2 is 5. And normal Rosa and the normal day would be like, excuse me, sir, but 2 and 2 is 4. And let me tell you why it's 4. I'll show you on my fingers. I'll give you examples so that you understand why I understand that it's 4. You know what I'm trying to say? And so I'm sitting there and I'm chewing my food and the statement is made that 2 and 2 is 5 or whatever, and that's clearly not the statement, but let's pretend that that's what it was. And I want to immediately open my mouth and be like, oh no, wait, it's 4, you know what I mean? And I heard this, like, nobody likes to, nobody likes seafood. You remember that joke? And I remembered that. And so I had to just keep my mouth closed and keep chewing what I was chewing. But I could tell that the lesson was clear. Like, it's not my job to teach everybody that 2 and 2 is 4. You know what I mean? Like, that's, there's other people, there's other places, there's other things, you know what I mean? So that could be something that we're all kind of experiencing collectively. Yeah, the oils may leave us, but that's what I was worried about, the water. let's clarify a little. And let's look at that Master Jesus forgiveness card. It says, you're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So some of these divine masculines could be a father, but I think for most of divine masculines, this is going to be about their father. It's getting deep fast. And I gotta say it because it's gonna be true for somebody. It's probably gonna be true for somebody important in my own journey. And so it's like, if I don't say it, then I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna say it. I feel like for in general, divine masculine, there's something about the Jesus consciousness, which is compassion, understanding, and unconditional love, right? There's also forgiveness. So there's like something that needs to be forgiven. It could have to do with a father. It could be about you forgiving yourself for maybe not being the father that you wanted to be or thought you were going to be, or you think you should be, something like that. But there's going to be some of you out there that this is about you and your father, or this is about your father. And Eight of Cups comes out. So Eight of Cups tells me that someone has left. Someone is leaving. Someone is getting out. These are all Eight of Cups energies. We have the Hermit. So it's going towards something spiritual. And we have the Five of Cups, which is lost. Thank you, because I didn't want to say it without the card to prove it. This could be like a loss of a parent. Five of Cups is a loss, as in someone has went to the other side. So this is masculine energy. So again, that is really probably not going to. Somebody asked me that the other day too. They were like, "What do you mean when you say that's only for one or two of you?" Okay, all of these readings that I do, I feel like I say this 100,000 times all the time, but here we go again. Ready? All of these readings that I do are for me. This is my awakening. My name is Rosa. Hi, over here at PLR. This is my awakening. This is the type of spiritual awakening journey that I'm experiencing in this lifetime. These readings are for me, my masculine, feminine energies. I do correlate these readings with counterpart energy and collective energies. We like to call them collective energies. The reason that these readings sometimes resonate for you, and I feel like it's not all the time, but it's going to be most of the time, and some parts more than others, but for most of you, it's going to be mostly the whole thing. It is going to be because that's collective energy, and it's collective energy of the type of spiritual awakening that I'm having. Now, my father has already passed. But I do have a lot of family on my father's side that's older. But yeah, I didn't want to just come out and say it, but then the cards just came out and say it. The Hermit is, again, spiritual, Virgo family. It is Dark Night of the Soul. It's the Hermit is the darkness of spiritual awakening. Five of Cups is like loss, grief. It's grief. And the Eight of Cups is pretty clear. For some divine masculines, that your father or whatever this energy is already gone. You could be doing some self-reflection on what you've experienced since that loss, because the Five of Cups also talks about the 3 cups that are spilt and the 2 cups that are still standing. So it's like, see how she's focused and pointed towards the cups that are spilt. We're always focused on the loss. We never see something that we still have. I could be talking to a masculine that's been stuck in that energy for a long time, like since they've lost some type of father figure or some type of whatever that energy is for them. And it's like they could be coming out of that energy now. But again, I feel like yeah, for me and my spiritual team, someone's lost someone. All right, let's look at divine healing. That is what the feminine does. And you could be called, I suppose, to help someone go through some type of major healing. But I think right now it's really about your own. That's why we're being asked to retreat and recharge. Be very aware of who has access to our energy. Be very protective of our energy. Have the Devil card coming out. It's Capricorn energy. We have Eight of Wands coming out. It's something that's quick, something that's fast. And we have Wheel of Fortune coming out. It's time. Justice is on the bottom. Justice is strong Libra energy. We do have a very powerful Libra eclipse happening on October 2nd. And it is this energy where there were things that were not right. They weren't fair. They were very imbalanced. And you're going to start to see that this Libra energy we're stepping into is all about justice. It's all about us getting our justice. And I think it's like, I don't know how to explain this. It's on a grander scale than just me and you. For the divine feminine over here, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have some quick information, fast changes that happen suddenly that could be very healing. Wheel of Fortune is like, it's time. You've been through something challenging, painful, but it's like you succeed. You win. It's winning. That's what it is. The Wheel of Fortune is a win. There's a win here for divine feminine. And I do feel like it's going to be because you're overcoming something karmic. Breaking karmic cycles. You see how she has that chain on her wrist? All right, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. We have Ace of Wands. This is going to be a big confirmation for this card because Ace of Wands is fate, destiny. We have the Emperor. Again, more confirmation. That's Aries energy. Everybody go look on your chart. Where is Aries for you? That's where you're wearing cloak of protection and love. And we have the Empress. The Empress is a strong clue card for divine feminine, but it's about your connection to spirit, and that could be what you're protecting. On the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles says you're almost there. I used to talk about how the Seven of Pentacles, they're all kind of every which way, and you always see them watering the pentacles. Like it's some type of plant they have to take care of, they have to tend to. The Eight of Pentacles talks about like your focus and dedication, and it actually shows the pentacles all lined up, like going towards the top of the card. And the goal is 10 of Pentacles, so it makes sense that it keeps going all the way up, and then you have 2 more pentacles to reach your goal, which is the 10 of Pentacles, right? The Eight of Pentacles is the card that truly means you're almost there. So I always say when you see the Seven of Pentacles, it's this energy of you're almost there. And the Emperor is strong Aries energy. You could feel highly protected to take some type of new, passionate, creative action. That could definitely be true as well. All right, I'm going to pull a guidance card from Tree of Life. to close out the collective. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. The Emperor is Aries. The Hermit is Virgo. We have the Bark card. This is also about protection. Guys, we did a live where we talked about the Pisces lunar eclipse. And we talked about some protection rituals, I guess you could say, that you could do around this time. So you might want to check that video out. And again, you can find that over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. All right, the Bark card. Protection. I just want you to see there. I don't know if you can see the words on there. But the first one is protection, appearances, superficiality, nourishment, lack of respect, coarseness, threats, and vulnerability. When you draw the Tree of Life Bark card, you are being noticed and have a prominent presence at this time. You're being guided to pay attention to your sense of surroundings and how you project yourself outwardly in your environment. You make an impression, and it is powerful. When drawing this card, it's important to be aware of protecting yourself from toxins in the atmosphere, but without being too thin-skinned. Sensitivity is a good thing. You are greatly affected by whatever is around you. The heightened sense of intuitive and physical awareness is there to support you, to clue you into your responses to places, people, and things. Notice how you nourish yourself. Is what you eat something that gives you essential nutrients or takes away from your body? Does your skin let you know that you are allowing harshness in? When a person has an allergic reaction and they break out in hives, is it a signal to get away from something? When people are exposed to things they do not like, they say, "It gave me the heebie-jeebies," or "That person all over me like a bad rash." Tree of Life Bark card asks you to honor what your instincts tell you. If you feel your space is invaded in any way, or you're having a bad reaction to something, take care to evaluate your situation. It may be negative energy that is being sent your way, and you've picked up on it. So deflect it away without being overly defensive, by knowing your limits and your sensitivities and trusting that. See and feel bark as it surrounds and keeps you safe. It is your foremost layer of protection and will keep you from harm. Without bark, how could a tree survive? Without having a defense system, how can you survive? It's easy to be stripped of vital energy, so Tree of Life Bark card guides you to acknowledge that you are responsible for yourself and others are responsible for themselves. Like trees, we each have our very own presence. You develop your protective layer on your own. Nobody else can give you that but yourself. Likewise, others cannot expect you to constantly defend them. They have to develop their own boundaries and must learn this themselves. Be safe. Give yourself respect as you respect the boundaries of others. Tree of Life Bark card also asks you to look beyond surface impressions and see what is beneath the outer layers of self and others. Are you concerned or consumed with the appearance and focusing on what more than your inner well-being? Are you showing only what you want others to see, or only seeing the superficial presentation that others give? Do not be afraid to look beyond that surface of people and situations in order to see what is truly there. Tree of Life Bark card encourages you to see beyond the immediate and obvious. All right, that is going to be your collective. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we're going to start with Gemini. shuffling, and the Death card, Scorpio, flew out. I've been putting lemon in my water, y'all. I feel like lemon in my water and cucumber water is definitely my new favorite thing. Stephanie Fern on Facebook. All right, let's timestamp. Let's do 4120 for Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be for the week of September 22nd through September 28th. So we do have Libra season starting. We have fall equinox here. We have Venus up there getting us all in our feels right before the Libra eclipse comes in. So I'm going to use Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. And we're going to look at what is your energy of the week, Gemini, September 22nd through the 28th. We have the Faith card coming out. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world, Gemini. We have Coronis on the bottom, which is life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. If that's the case, then I imagine many of us are manifesting a lot of things at this time. All right, I'm going to use the Energy Oracle. Let's find out, what is the challenge or obstacle with your faith, Gemini? Something about your intuition, trusting your gut, because we have Goddess of the Moon. If you purchase the Energy Oracle, beautiful set. It's one of my favorite Oracle sets, especially when I'm tired, y'all, because the energy is just very direct, very clear. You don't really have to fight for it. It just comes right out. But Goddess of the Moon is actually the picture on the box. Goddess of the Moon talks about trusting your own intuition. Let's look at lesson learned. We have appreciation coming out. And then let's look at the outcome. We have the World card coming out. Getting a little bit of Saturn energy with that World card. A little bit of like follow the rules type of thing. On the bottom, I do see storm warning. So Gemini, storm warning is this energy that says a storm comes in. It's kind of like a tower moment. It's like there's an obstacle in your way. The storm comes in and clears the path for you. But definitely giving me a little bit of anxiousness. Intuition, I feel like, is telling you that something's coming. That's why it's in your challenges or obstacle. That's why you're having a hard time trusting your intuition, that's why you're having a hard time trusting your faith or leaning on your faith. what it is, but I can definitely say that I do sense a heavier presence in the readings, especially in the collective. And now here we are with Gemini. I am definitely sensing like a strong spiritual presence. It's definitely like a spirit team, protection, that type of energy. All right, Gemini. Humanity and benevolence. There's something about the benevolence, the kindness. It's like you know how people say they've lost hope in humanity or things like that. It's like there's something about that that's coming out here with this faith card. All right, let's look at it. We have the High Priestess coming out. It's about being all in a situation. It's also about your connection with spirit. The High Priestess sits at the veil, so it's like she has all the answers. It's the energy of like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. 1 foot in the 5D, 1 foot in the 3D type of energy. We have Four of Swords energy coming out. Four of Swords is about resting. It's internal. I'm getting internal energy here. But it's again blessing and disguise, and there's Five of Wands, so confirmation. Five of Wands is saying that you're going through something that's challenging. Now, I will say this isn't Five of Swords, so they're not stabbing and killing each other. It's Five of Wands, and Five of Wands does say this is hard. You don't like it. It's not fun. But Gemini, it's part of your training, and it's very possible that you're training for something or in preparation of something, because we did talk about that fall equinox energy being here, and we keep talking about how fall equinox is about changes here and closure and yada yada, and that's all very true. But it's also energy about preparation for something. And I'm definitely picking up this energy from the collective, where we look at like our divine masculine, divine feminine energies, where it's like we're in preparation for something spiritual. All right, let's look at Goddess of the Moon. It's number 52. We have Three of Wands. It's about taking action towards your future. There's something about over the rainbow that's sticking out to me. We have the Chariot coming out. The Chariot is that card where she's sitting in the wheelchair. It is energy that talks about don't be afraid to move quickly. Don't be afraid to move quickly. The Chariot is a victory. It's actually saying you've already had the victory. The victory is already yours. This is just where you either accept the victory or you're presented with the victory, or it's like something's made official with the victory, right? Judgment is here. Judgment is Scorpio energy. It's Pluto energy. It's about hearing your calling. It could be some Mars energy. Mars, see, I think a lot of times people forget that Scorpio is ruled by both Pluto and Mars. And it is giving me this little bit of like upheaval, a tower type of energy, the Judgment card. I feel like it has something to do, whatever this is about, Gemini, it's going to help you or assist you in being able to follow your purpose. It's going to give you like a push. All right, let's look at appreciation. So this is lesson learned that can help you with a challenge or obstacle. This is a hard reading, Gemini, because it's like something challenging happens and Spirit's like, the lesson learned is like something that you should know that's going to help you is like, could be something that's happening right now, but it's really just, I'm kind of getting like, appreciate that something wasn't worse. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm getting that, because you see the appreciation cards shows this overgrown flower garden. It's very weedy, thorny. Some of the plants are dead. They need to be completely uprooted. This garden needs to be completely replanted. You know what I mean? It needs a lot of work. But there are these little flowers, the small little patch of flowers. And she's picked some of those flowers. It's like she worked all the way through all these weeds and went all the way back there and found this one flower. And she picked that one flower. And it does talk about like, appreciate the small things. But it's more than that, because it's like, understand that this one flower, once you clean all of this up, is going to be a big blossoming garden, right? That's the energy. have the Six of Cups coming out. The Six of Cups could be saying someone from your past returns. It is reunion energy. It's talking to me about a spiritual gift. We have Nine of Swords coming out. Nine of Swords is about being able to process trauma. And we have Ace of Swords, new clarity, new understanding, new communication. For the outcome, Gemini, we have number 29. All right, I feel like some type of reunion is going to happen. I do feel like some type of, I don't know, Gemini, it's possible you've been waiting for this reunion energy. It's possible you thought it was never going to come in. It's possible that you thought you needed this energy to be able to take action towards your future. All these things are possible, but here's what I know for sure. Reunion will happen. It will assist you in processing some trauma. I do feel like it's going to help you bring some type of closure to something because there is new communication and there's new understanding, but it's giving me this testing energy because we have the World card as the outcome. So it's like you're going to be tested and you're going to have to make sure that you make the right choice. You may want to do something a different way just due to the struggle or the pain or the challenges that this situation has brought you, and Spirit is going to be watching. So it's like, Gemini, are you going to make the right decision? You do. Look at that. Justice comes out. Knight of Pentacles comes out. And the Hanged Man comes out. There is a sacrifice. You do have to release something, Gemini. I don't think you like it. On the bottom is Five of Pentacles. It's confirmation that you don't like it. Five of Pentacles is energy that says it's okay to ask for help. I feel like when this situation happens, Gemini, you're going to feel like you're having to fight for some type of injustice. And for some of you, Geminis, this could be an injustice that you previously experienced. Like you already had this injustice. That was the blessing in disguise. And it's like now this week, you could see like why you had to go through something that was long, because the Knight of Pentacles is like long. It takes a long time. It's very slow moving energy. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of, it's not easy energy, Knight of Pentacles. And so the Hanged Man could be saying that that is what you're releasing. Some of you could have been in some type of martyr energy, Gemini. That could be what you're releasing. But I think some of you are fighting for some type of injustice to be made right. And I think that you're going to have to be tested. It's almost like this energy of like, be the change that you want to see in the world. And it's like, you're going to be the first one to make that energy. So you have the High Priestess. We had the Chariot. We had Judgment. Justice, the Hanged Man. You have Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer. So many major arcanas. So here's what I'm going to say, Gemini. This challenging week that you're experiencing, it's like you're not alone. Spirit, major arcana. Spirit is all of these major divinely fated energies. So it's like you're not alone. You're not fighting alone. But it's very possible that when this is over, you're really just going to want to sit down and just let it all out. You're really going to just want to sit down and just let somebody know everything that just happened. All right, I'm going to pull a Blessed Bee card. And I feel like I don't want to go digging through it. But I feel like I just saw number 11, a blessing on the children. And that could be for some of you Geminis out there. The Cancer is giving me strong, protective, motherly energy. All right, so all week we've been pulling a Blessed Bee Oracle. We have a blessing on your sleep. It's number 6. And look at this. Oh my goodness, the confirmation and the freaking stinking goosebumps. A blessing for a mother, number 12. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. The next card I saw says a blessing for the right words. All right, now I'm going to pull a guidance card for Gemini from Tree of Life Oracle. Okay. We have Fallen Branches. We have the Child card. Let's do one more, please. And we have the Bonsai card. We do have the Fallen, so I'm going to read the Fallen Branches card. There's something challenging you have to do right here. This is what you're doing it for. This is going to be the outcome. All right, branches fallen. Obstacles. Pruning, clearing the unexpected, being good in an emergency, vicariousness, denial, delayed decisions, dangerous inaction leading to risk. Look at Tree of Life branch fallen card is about the big risk, the crashing down of plans, and the dangerous moments we narrowly escape. When tree of branches fall, they signify an event that could threaten many and is often obvious to all only after the fact. Branches fallen are indicators that you may need to take a good look at the state of things, take care of your health better, pay closer attention to your environment. You may have narrowly escaped a risky situation. Branches fall from trees when the tree is stressed by circumstances or when limbs die and break off. Be sure to trim away what is no longer fitting in your life. Cut out what needs to be removed before it hurts you or others. If there is something causing you stress, consider a major pruning. Tree of Life branches fallen may be showing you that you are good in an emergency. You can respond with intelligence and care, and in many ways you are ready for the unexpected. Another aspect of branches fallen is that they create obstacles in your pathway. Obstacles in life can be tough challenges, but it depends on how you look at them. If you're riding a horse in the woods, for example, an obstacle such as a fallen branch on the path is fun to jump over and makes the ride more exciting. A child at play will discover great things climbing on a fallen branch. If you face obstacles knowing you have what it takes to get over them, it signals a time of great empowerment for you. All right, Moonology Oracle is next to close it out for Gemini. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Definitely in your thoughts. I don't think you're overthinking anything. I think you're spot on. But I feel like it's causing a lot of emotion. It seems like a challenging week, Gemini, but the bonsai is definitely bright hope for the future. Like you're going through something challenging that's difficult right now, but it's going to bring some type of great abundance. Emotions are running high, so confirmation of what I just said. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn, more confirmation. And last one, a new start is coming. It's the new moon. This is more confirmation that October 2nd moon is going to be very impactful for you, Gemini. On the bottom, this is going to be something that you need to hear personally. It says you and your loved ones are safe. It's new moon in Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Gemini. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Libra. I know, guys. I want to come out here and be like, yes, Gemini, you're going to win the lottery today, and everything's going to be great, and you're never going to experience any problems, and there won't be any challenges, and there won't be any fallen branches in your way, and you're just always going to be rich. I would love to do that. That would be super wonderful. But that's not the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is that we're human and we have lives and we have struggles and challenges. And the whole point of these tools is to use them as such, to use them as tools so that we can get through those challenges and make better choices, better decisions. At least that's what I use them for. So I hope that that's how they work for you. All right, so we're at Libra. In this really weird, awkward middle period between eclipses. I got a feeling tonight's readings are very much why people are not fans of eclipse energy, right? Eclipse energy is that energy that like literally brings up the thing that you bury the deepest. You know what I mean? So full moons illuminate things that we hide, right? But an eclipse will illuminate something you've buried very, very deep for whatever reason. Whether you didn't want to deal with it, it was too painful, it was too hard, it was too challenging, you're procrastinating, whatever it is, whatever we bury things for, right? It's like the eclipse comes in and just rips the rug right off and goes, you mean this thing that you're hiding down here? You know what I mean? That's eclipse energy. And this is like Pisces eclipse energy that we're experiencing. And then Libra eclipse energy. Like we're in the middle of these energies. So it's like spirit and relationship. So it's like, our spiritual beliefs, our internal beliefs, and relationships. So it's like God pretty much telling us to get our heads out of our, whats. You know what I mean? Like really get right with who we're supposed to be getting right with, and removing the ones that, are not able to go with you where you're going, right? That's very much what's happening with this eclipse energy. All right, let's timestamp Libra. Look at that, 104 even. I'm going to take it. Libra, this is going to be for the week of September 22nd through September 28th. So happy birthday to all the Libra suns out there. We do have Libra season starting on the 22nd. We also have fall equinox here, which I think is more about preparation than it is closure. And we have Venus, which is your ruling planet, moving into Scorpio. So this energy is very powerful and causing a lot of us to be very emotional when it comes to our relationships. All right, Libra, I'm going to start with Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray, and we're going to get an energy of the week. Energy of the week for Libra. September 22nd through September 28th. We have Lady Venus coming out. So I just talked to you about that Venus energy that's happening this week. Venus moving into Scorpio. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm, which I just talked about that literally right before we started the Libra reading. So just rewind a little bit before the timestamp, and I talked about these eclipses that we're experiencing. This Pisces lunar eclipse that we just experienced and the Libra solar eclipse that we're about to experience. We're right in the middle of these energies, and it's very much where spirit is just pulling the rug out on things that we're bearing or don't want to deal with when it comes to certain relationships in our life, right? So massive confirmation there for Libra. Diana is on the bottom. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Set your sights high and expect the best possible outcome. All right, let's pull the energy oracle out. See that man holding a heart, and I split it at storm warning. So, I mean, pretty clear, Libra. Let's check it out. Challenge or obstacle with Lady Venus. It's about receiving downloads and understanding. Feel like you're going to see some truths being revealed to you, Libra, that are going to be challenging to take in, to understand, to accept. Big confirmations. Man, the goosebump. Sixth chakra comes out. It's Archangel Metatron. The downloads, guys. The downloads. The brow chakra is what it's commonly called, is where you receive all of your downloads. So downloads and understanding being the energy of the week. This is your challenge or obstacle. Big confirmation there. Let's look and see if we can find out what is the lesson learned for Libra that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. What is the lesson learned for Libra? 2 cards come out. I'm going to take both of them. We have third chakra, Archangel Camille. This is about your solar plexus chakra. We have the anxiety card. You already know that your faith has to be bigger than your fear. You already know not to let your anxiety cause you to be overwhelmed to the point that you lose personal power. You're worried about something that hasn't even happened yet. And I'm not saying that it's not going to happen, Libra, because I'm going to tell you to trust your gut every day, all 7 days of the week, right? But a lot of times we are focused on that negative thing that we know is going to happen, and we give our power away by that. If you know something is going to happen, Libra, that's challenging, maybe you're having a challenging situation in a relationship, maybe you find some clarity or you learn some truth in your relationship and that's hard for you. Focus on the aftermath. Don't focus on the situation that's happening. Like, of course, it's going to give you anxiety, but don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to see on the other side? Don't you want to remove any obstacles that's keeping you and whoever from being the best that you can be? The outcome is going to be 4th chakra. It's Archangel Raphael. It's going to be the heart chakra. On the bottom, we have mercy. Archangel Michael, it's 1st chakra. So Libra, this is about protection. This is about your roots. Where did you come from? All right, so I've been clarifying with the Modern Goddess Tarot. See the World card coming out. You could be closing old chapters and opening new chapters in your life. The Hierophant comes out, Libra. This could have something to do with a relationship, a marriage, a spiritual belief. And we have the Crone of Cups. Crone of Cups is my clue card for Divine Masculine, but this could also be energy of a counselor, a mentor, a therapist, a coach. The Crone of Cups, King of Cups, is an energy of someone who has their feelings in check. Their feelings don't control their emotions. So you could be closing out a chapter in a spiritual aspect where there's a lot of emotions involved, but it's like you really aren't tearing up anymore. It's definitely this energy of like you've went through this so often or so much that there's just really no need to be emotional, no need to be overwhelmed at this time. Again, Hierophant is Taurus energy. You could be that could be a marriage husband energy. All right, sixth chakra is Archangel Metatron. We have death. We have strong Scorpio coming out. This is Pluto energy. This is death and rebirth. So it's like something ends, something new begins. Ten of Wands is heavy burdens on your shoulders. And the Lovers, have mercy. The Lovers is Gemini energy. It's my clue card for twin flames. This is what's giving you the heavy burdens. This is what's coming to an end. You could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. But I think it's more about what the Lovers card represents. And the funny part is that what it's representing in this Libra reading is not actually what the Lovers card was meant to represent. What it's representing in this reading is two people in a relationship, in some type of spiritual connection, some type of bond. That's causing this Libra some issues, some anxiety, giving your power away to this situation. But the true meaning of the Lovers, the truest meaning of this card is the actual journey that the twin flames are on. And it's about choosing themselves, learning to choose yourself so that you can heal, so that you can become whole within yourself. I'm hearing this 50-50 crap, and I don't even like it. I don't even know who's saying it, but I'm hearing it a lot. And it's this energy where it's like someone could think that there's this relationship, and this relationship is 50-50. That's nonsense. It's nonsense, Libra. There's no such thing. It's 100-100. You have to have two whole healed people that come together, that unite together to have a successful relationship, to have a healed relationship, to have a relationship that's not karmic, where you're constantly fighting each other and having to learn hard lessons. All right, third chakra, Archangel Camille, and anxiety. This is lesson learned. You're giving your power away to something you don't even need to be worried about. Like you don't even need to worry about it. It's not something that you need to be involved in. You have so many major arcana. It's like Spirit is here. You started out with a major arcana. Like Spirit is giving you an opportunity to take a different route, do something a different way, break the cycle for Pete freaking sake, Libra. What does that mean? Like, I'm sure there's like a Libra out there that's like, oh my God, is she telling me to break up with my boyfriend? No, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, maybe if you need to, I'm telling you to go heal you. That's what I'm saying. Go heal you. Go heal you because somebody caused you some shit, right? All right, Ten of Cups comes out. This is about emotional contentment. What makes you happy? Happy home, happy family. We have Eight of Cups coming out. Somebody walking away. Someone going towards Two of Cups, going towards soulmate energy, going towards someone that actually puts in equal freaking effort, right? And we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about bringing balance, getting help, getting assistance. It's very possible that Spirit is helping you this week due to all the major arcanas that are here. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. I gotta say, for some of you, someone could actually be walking away and it's going to help you. It's going to balance things out. Right now, there's no balance, and it's going to bring balance to your situation. Where they walk to, where they go to, I don't know. Maybe they go towards equal effort. Maybe they go towards Cups. Maybe they decide that they want to be a part of those 2 of Cups, right? Because remember, the goal is 10 cups. So it's like 8 of Cups is walking towards 2 of Cups. They realize there's nothing else I'm supposed to do here. I've done everything I'm supposed to do. There's 2 cups missing. I got to go find those 2 cups. Maybe they decide to be the 2 cups. Maybe they decide that they need help putting in more effort, healing, becoming, I don't know, a better human being, right? 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is the heart chakra. This is the outcome. We have 2 of Swords stuck, not sure what to do, don't know where to go. We have 6 of Cups, reunion energy. This could be like something about like childhood memories is coming up here. And we have Queen of Pentacles coming out. Finding a new resource. There's something about asking for a second opinion, asking for a friend what they think. Something like that is here. You could feel like your heart is too involved in a situation. There could be children involved. On the bottom, 2 of Wands, you have a very, very important decision to make, Libra. I turned over a blessing on a friendship and a blessing for the right words. I feel like this is a Libra that's in a relationship. I'm just going to spit it out. Ready? In a relationship, but you're not married. I mean, it's a serious relationship. It's a spiritual connection. You got a bond. But yeah, you're not married. Some people are, she uses her own journey when she's reading the cards. Hell yeah, I do. That's how I know it's right. All right, Libra, a blessed be Oracle. I dropped it, so I had to pick it up with my, claw nails. Look at this. Morgan's blessing, peace after battle. Peace after battle. On the bottom, Jesus have mercy, Libra, a blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. What I will say is highly protected. Highly protected. Queen of Pentacles is also about you learning to become your own resource. It's like you've become financially independent. You know how to take care of yourself. You have resources. Yeah. All right, here's the guidance. Ooh, I took one too many. We have the Nuts card coming out. We have the Summer card coming out. That could be a timing. Something could have happened this past summer. We have the Elder card coming out, which is about like ancestors gaining wisdom. We did see that crone energy. I'm actually going to read the Nuts card. I feel like we see it all the time because we're all nuts here and I don't ever read it. So let's see what comes out for the Nuts card. I'll find it, I promise. All right, preparing. Oh, I said that. Fall equinox. It's about preparation. And I feel like this could be about saving some monies here. All right, future prospects, hard work, skillful calculation, stability, having plenty, forgetfulness, frantic anxiety, greediness, selfishness, stillness. It says big things are coming and this is a time to gather your goods. Tree of Life Nuts card is all about preparing. Nuts represent all you have. They are the bounty you have produced and the bounty in your midst. The Nuts card asks you to never squander your assets. Be practical. Gather what you need for days ahead. Just as the squirrel gathers nuts for the winter, you have much at your disposal now. Collect what you can and stock up. The Nuts card may be telling you to literally create a storeroom of goods to weather the unexpected. There may be a power outage or bank crisis. Anything can happen, but as long as you are prepared, you will feel that you did your best to shore up provisions. Tree of Life Nut card reminds us how tough it can be to get to the core of an issue or to break beyond the hard shell exterior someone has put up. Are you finding it hard to get through to someone, or do you find yourself trying to force a situation? A nut that is too hard to crack may indicate that you are trying too hard to make something happen, or trying too hard to force someone or something into a position and need to reconsider. Could you be motivated by fear or anxiety? Is there another way to go about finding solutions and preparing for days ahead? Being crazy or nutty may also be what the Tree of Life Nuts is suggesting when you draw this card. A time for silliness or letting go is called for. Humor and fun days lighten your load as we prepare or endure hard times. We need the laughter. Being kooky is refreshing sometimes, as long as you don't go so far that you become reckless. The Nuts card reminds you to steer away from making decisions out of fear. This only causes greediness and selfishness. I need to read that part again. The Nuts card reminds you to steer away from making decisions out of fear. This only causes greediness and selfishness. Trust that if you pay attention and gather what is needed, you will get through anything. I love the confirmations that Spirit gives me. Have mercy. All right, Libra, Moonology Oracle to close it out. So it could go through some type of disagreement with some partner, spiritual connection, bond. Again, the battle cards, it's like the energy is intense. It's heavy. It's eclipse energy. It's something's being brought to the surface that you've been not wanting to deal with for a long time. And it's like now it's here and now you have to deal with it. But I feel like just like the message in the guidance card we read, it's like just because we go through something that's challenging doesn't mean that energy is always there. We're going to go through the thing that's challenging and then life gets better. That's how it always is. That's why it's challenging. You're removing an obstacle that's keeping you from having the better life. You remove the obstacle, the better life comes, right? A personal issue reaches resolution. It's full moon in Cancer. This is going to be for your thoughts and emotions. I don't think you're overthinking anything. I definitely feel like you're very emotional. Luck is on your side. It's new moon in Sagittarius. Your commitment is being tested. It's first quarter moon. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. If it was, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we're going to move on to Aquarius. You know. When you know, you know. The wrinkles, y'all. It's gonna drive me nuts. Whose birthday? It's not her birthday. What are you doing to me? What y'all talking about? What don't I know? Oh, I see it. My Libra son is about to turn 30. What's his birth date? And guys, it doesn't always have to be for a sun sign. It can definitely, like I always say, take whatever your chart is. I mean, it can be if you're watching for someone else, right? I would definitely say if you're watching for someone else, what do they call that? There's a name for that when you're watching for someone else. I forget what it's called. But I would say definitely their sun sign or their rising if you're watching for someone else, right? If you're watching for yourself, then pull your birth chart out and like, where is Libra for you? What position is Libra? Libra rules my fourth house. So roots, home. October 11th. Well, yes. Happy early birthday. All right, we're on the last one, guys. Last one. Don't forget, we'll be back Sunday night. Sunday night, we'll be back. Love and Astrology. We'll be doing some free Libra eclipse readings. I'm going to talk to you about the October transits, all on Sunday night at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. We're going to talk about that on Sunday night too, guys. I do believe that I'm going to adjust my time. I'm not really sure. I'm really leaving it open to spirit to show me and guide me and tell me what time we're going to move it to. But I have a feeling that our time is about to change. We've been doing 9 p.m. I don't know. I want to say like 6 months now, maybe. Really, I guess it was. I want to say it was even before I went and started my summer job. So maybe even longer. We've been on the 9 p.m. schedule for a while, But yeah, I'm actually doing PLR full time now, so I need to really adjust those to more morning hours, which means it's going to be a lot harder staying up as late as we do, right, for these late night, live tarot reads. So yeah, I'm not sure. We first started out doing these lives at 2 p.m. I don't know if you guys remember that back in 2020. It was 2 p.m. Actually, it was 2021. And then we did noon for a long time, for a year and a half. We did noon. And then we went to 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. And it definitely did seem to do better with the night crowd. But I think I'm supposed to be mixing it up. I'm supposed to be doing like some in the day and some at night. And I don't know. I work better with a schedule, and I work better with, like a set, like a set schedule. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just going to leave it open. Let spirit guide me and show me where we're going to put it. But I got a feeling our time is about to change. All right, let's do 128.53 for Aquarius. 128.53. That's a lot of numbers. Aquarius, this is going to be for September 22nd through 28th. And we are starting Libra season. We have fall equinox. I do feel like it's more of an energy of preparation than it is closure. And I'm going to pull Keepers of the Light Oracle for your energy of the week. Aquarius, September 22nd through the 28th, came out on its own. Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. We have the Bridget, inner strength on the bottom. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. All right, I'm going to use the Energy Oracle next, and let's get a little bit more information. So, transcendence. Steps are being given is kind of telling me like you're being guided. It's like divine energy. The universe is guiding you to co-create. That's what it means by dance with the universe. So let's look and see what is the challenge or obstacle with this energy for Aquarius. With that, we have broken heart coming out. It's number 9. Challenge or obstacle. Lesson learned. We have first chakra, Archangel Michael. We've seen this energy with Libra. So if you're dealing with a Libra or you have a strong Libra placement, Aquarius, I would recommend watching that video as well. Archangel Michael is the archangel that protects those of us on this very specific type of spiritual awakening journey. Archangel Michael is the archangel that we call on for protection. This entire air sign live has been very heavy on protection, whether it be a spiritual protection from just the darkness being attracted to your light, protection for those that are around you, energies such as people, places, or things. So yeah, really intense, very heavy for the air signs, but also very clear that these signs are highly, highly protected. We have adjacent possibilities as the outcome. I think you wanted to do something and it's not turning out like the way you thought you were going to go about it. I think you're being shown different steps, a different route. You're not going to change your goal. The goal stays the same, whatever it is that you want, but you're going to have to go about it in a different way. You do have patience on the bottom, Aquarius, so it does say that something may take more time than you anticipated, may take more time than you wanted. It is going to be something to do with divine timing, divine timing. For some of you, Aquarius, you could have a heart issue. Maybe you could be dealing with someone that has a heart issue. All right, transcendence. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. We have the star coming out. It's Aquarius energy. This is renewal energy, purification, cleansing. We have the high priestess, 2 major arcana already back to back for Aquarius. And we have 3 of wands here. You're going to have to make the right decision. You're going to have to do the right thing. That's the trick here. You're going to have to do the right thing. It's like you have some type of higher position. You have some type of I want to say authoritative role, and it's like you're going to have to make the right choice. I know 3 of Wands is about action towards your future, but that's the choice that you're making. Whatever choice you make is going to determine what action you'll be able to take in your future. All right, broken heart is challenge or obstacle. It's very possible that you're anticipating a broken heart, and that could be why first chakra Archangel Michael is here. So we have Crone of Swords. This is about someone who speaks truth, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone who is authentic, someone who is vulnerable. We have Ace of Wands, which is fate and destiny. And we have the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy could be a karmic energy, but it could just be somebody who's worked really hard their entire life, someone who's really given a lot when it comes to authenticity and vulnerability. I do feel like it's about taking new action in that situation. With first chakra Archangel Michael, this is lesson learned that's going to help you with this action that you have to take. Highly protected. 7 of Wands comes out, more confirmation. The 7 of Wands is about protecting something. It's about making boundaries and protecting what's yours. We have 10 of Swords is here. 10 of Swords says there's some type of painful completion. And we have 10 of Cups, which is about happy home, happy family. Aquarius, this is in a home situation. This is in a home situation. So adjacent possibility is your outcome. It's number 24. It does tell me that you're going towards a goal. You're going towards the light. It's like you went to open a door and it was locked, or the door just falls out. It's not, like it's not working. It's not letting you in. It's not opening up to what you wanted or what you expected. There's going to be a different way about going about reaching that goal. You don't change the goal. What you want can still be yours. You're just going to have to go about it in a different way. Wheel of Fortune says it could have something to do with the timing. Five of Swords is going to have something to do with your negative thoughts, and the Judgment card is here. Whatever this is, you could be worried that you're going to be judged in some type of way. I just want you to know that's going to be your own personal thinking. There could be some actual physical altercations where words are exchanged, but Spirit's saying like something, like it's time for something to happen. This energy is going to be more about how you're going to be able to follow your purpose than it is you worried about whether people are judging you or not. Because believe you me, Aquarius, they will be judging you. Crone of Wands is going to be on the bottom. This is the energy that says you don't care. Crone of Wands is be very confident in what you're capable of doing. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to pull a blessings card. This is just something that I felt like I wanted to add this week, but it seems to make more sense for the air signs than any of the other elements. Guys, we have already posted fire, water, and earth. So if you missed those this week, you can find them over on my YouTube channel. A blessing to bring prosperity could have something to do with money. A blessing on your creativity is on the bottom. This is about creativity. There's something about the flute. It's about keeping the peace. It's like you're going to have to come up with some ways to keep a peaceful situation, or to keep people in a more peaceful state of mind, or something like that. All right, let's do some guidance. Tree of Life Oracle. For Aquarius, we have the Winter card, so it could be about a timing. We have the Root card, that's Archangel Michael. He represents the root, your root chakra. It could be about your connection, your spiritual connection, your family connection. It could have something to do with lineage. The Seeds card comes out. It's about planting seeds. I'm going to read that Winter card. Love is on the bottom. Again, 10 of Cups, which happy home, happy family. It's definitely about a home situation and a love situation. All right, let's look at the Winter card. Introspection. Maturity, survival, dormancy, integrity, stalwart patience, hope, self-reliance, aspirations, perplexities, death, severity, emotional distance, frustration, embitterment, abandonment, and shadows. You may feel a harsh bitterness bite your nose. The winter days are here, and Tree of Life Winter encourages us to endure. A severity that is very difficult may be upon you. You may wonder how you got in a situation that feels so very difficult. Tree of Life Winter nudges you to think of ways in which you may have created the situations you find yourself in. Drawing this card signals to you now that the winter of life come and they go. Your ability to maintain your strength, sense of self, and hopeful optimism during a crisis is essential. You can get through it all if you resolve to do so. Trees in winter freeze with stiffened branches braced against the icy air. You may feel punished by the bitter frost in your environment at home or work or in relationships. Severe times can be confusing. As you brace against the cold, have self-reliance. You have much integrity, so don't let your experience render you completely frustrated and abandoned. You feel alone in the shadows, but use this to your advantage. Now is the time for introspection and for nourishing self from within. Tree of Life Winter asks you to remember the evergreens that fill the air with fresh scent of life, even in the darkest, most merciless winter nights and days. They survive well and are not defeated by extreme conditions. You have the same everlasting spirit within you and can summon that resolute self reliance now to help you through this. Like a snow covered blue spruce, imagine that you wear a regal white robe that comforts you and sustains you while you endure. Millions of snowflakes, miraculous geometric designs, and crystal formation cleanse and clear you and your atmosphere. Soon you will feel reborn as the time of dormancy ends. By introspective and see Be introspective and see what you need to see. Understand what you need to understand in order to emerge anew once spring arrives. If something in life keeps you feeling remote or cold, emotionally foreign or lost, step out of the shadows and into the light. Conscious awareness of your weak points will help you gain strength to endure dark days. Summon the evergreen within you as you face the days in shadow with real integrity and courage. If you feel alone or truly perplexed at this time, remember you are the master of your choices and soul direction. Clarity will arrive. Spring will come in due time. Gradually, you will feel warmed as different perspectives and aspirations will come to you. All right, Moonology Oracle to close it out for Aquarius. And just like everyone else, very emotional. But the difference between, I think, Aquarius and the rest of, Gemini and Libra is Aquarius is very much in their thoughts, could be overthinking a situation. It's like you're facing a situation that may be coming in the winter that you really can't do anything about. It's like a part of life type of situation. And it's very possible that you're going to have to be like the better person in a situation. You're going to have to try to keep the peace in a situation where there could be a lot of, I don't know, upsetness, especially if it comes to like prosperity, money, things like that. But I will say that first chakra Archangel Michael just says that you're highly protected in this situation. Very heavy energy for the air signs. It started out right out the gate with the collective energy for the masculine. It's a lot of darker energy. It's a lot of like winter months energy. I'm even picking up like actual death energy. A lot of transformation, a lot of endings. But yeah, like wow. All right, Moonology for your thoughts and emotions. Your hard work is paying off. It's new moon in Capricorn. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus. And last one, the energy is gaining momentum. It's the waxing moon. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. That's going to be your air signs for the week of September 22nd through the 28th. I hope they were helpful. I definitely sense the heaviness and the intenseness. If any of you feel like you need to talk or get something off your chest, or maybe, I don't know, seek some more guidance into any of those signs, just reach out to me. Very intense energy, very heavy. All right. I will be back Sunday night. We're going to talk a whole new week of astrology. We're going to look at that Libra eclipse, and I'm going to actually go over all the transits for the month of October. So that's going to be Sunday night at 9 p.m. I hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you, everyone who came in tonight, hung out with me. I appreciate all of you very much. My moderators, I love you, beautiful ladies. I hope to see everyone Sunday night. Have a wonderful Saturday night, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Thank you so very much. And I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, everyone.